Welcome to the video, guys. School teacher apparel on, quite appropriate for this video, I do say. Anyway, so basically, I've put together a basic 3-day-a-week session. Push, pull, lower. This is a great routine if you're new to the gym or you've been scratching your head for the last few months or a year or two. You're fairly new. This is a great beginner routine. So firstly, we've got push, pull, and lower. What I recommend if I was to do it week by week is Monday push, Wednesday pull, lower on Fridays. So you've got a break in between each workout, and then you've got the weekend to rest when you've done your legs. So push day. Start off with meat and potatoes exercise. We've got a dumbbell or barbell press. So dumbbell flat bench or barbell bench press. 3 to 10 to 15 rep range. I've highlighted in that red is because I want to keep that important rep range down because we're not trying to push it too hard here. We're going for form over weight. That's the key kind of thing with this routine is you're practicing these exercises. These are going to be predominantly these exercises most of these you're going to be doing throughout the whole of your bodybuilding weight training career. These are like your meat and potato exercises. The ones I start off with are the ones I generally do a lot of these today. So we've got a bench press, a dumbbell bench press to start off with. That's going to be obviously working your chest. Then we move over to a shoulder press. We can either do a machine press, dumbbell, or a Smith machine press, whichever works best, or we could even do a barbell. So then we've got as main meat and potatoes compound movements there. And then we move to a chest fly, either a dumbbell fly or a pec deck, if whatever's available in your gym. And then we move on to a lateral raise to finish off with, obviously hitting your side medial delt. And that's your push day, really. Fairly basic, 4 exercises, not too overworking yourself, not complicated, easy to do, and you can probably do that in maybe half an hour, 40 minutes, an hour tops, I would say, for this routine. All being well, the machines and everything's available to use. So then we go on to his pull day, and at pull day, we start off with a dumbbell or barbell row. You might be asking why no deadlifts in here. I feel that deadlifts is a kind of an advanced, intermediate to advanced movement. By all means, you can start off doing it, but if you're purely wanting to go in there and build muscle, I would say dumbbell or barbell row is your best bang for your buck. So you're starting off with dumbbell or barbell row, and then you move to a lat pull down. A great exercise to target your lats and making sure we're squeezing on the way down and really lengthening that lat on the way up. Focusing on form over weight again. And then we've got dumbbell rear delt fly. We've already done some shoulder work on the push day, but we've not really hit the rear delt. So we're going to just do 2 sets, 10 to 15 reps on this. Again, I've highlighted that rep range because I don't want to be going over 15 reps, and I don't want to be going lower than 10 because we're not going too heavy. We're really focusing on that form, squeezing the muscles, and generally just really putting that work in. And then we've got hyperextension. This is a great exercise to finish off your lower back. Again, this is a good assistance exercise to the deadlift. A good exercise you could do instead of the deadlift, actually, because it really gets that. When you come up, you're really squeezing that lower back, and generally a deadlift is more so of a lower back primarily exercise. So hyperextension, great exercise to finish off your back workout. And then we're going to come to the lower, which is the 3rd day on Friday. We've got squats. I was kind of mixed between do we do a leg press or a squat here, but I feel like squat is easy to get in because you're going to get in under that barbell. You're not going to have to faff about taking the weights on and off of the leg press. And I think squats is something like we all need to learn, and I just generally think it's a good exercise for really like your whole body, but generally you want to be targeting your quads on the squats. And it's easy to get in. Generally, most gyms have a squat rack, so you're going to have no problem doing squats. After your squats, you're going to be doing a leg curl. That's going to be focusing on your hamstrings. It's really good exercise, controlling that weight and really squeezing on the way bottom, getting to that shorter range of your hamstring, and 10 to 15 rep range again. And then next we're going to be going on to leg extension. Obviously that's going to be more of an isolation exercise for your quadriceps. Really, good exercise at the top of the movement, really get into that shortened range of the movement to shorten your quad and really squeeze it out. Control it, don't just go swinging it. I've been there before on leg extension. You think you're going to go heavy and just swing it out. There's really, not much, there's benefit to it. Like you might get a little bit stronger, but we're trying to work our muscles here and not work our ego. And then the next exercise, we're going to finish off with some calf raises. You can do these on a barbell, just coming up on your toes. Maybe if you have a seated calf raise, you could do that. Or you could actually do it on your leg press and just put the edge of your foot on the leg press and do like a calf raise like that. I recommend doing it on a barbell where it's Smith machine and then just putting like a platform and coming up and down on your toes. Yeah, so this is a great routine. Generally keeping the reps and the sets and reps pretty much the same throughout the whole of the program. This is going to be a great routine for a beginner / maybe an intermediate who's had a bit of a layoff, just wanting to ease themselves back into the gym. And the key thing is I want to remember with this is form over weight. We're not thinking how much weight we can press. All we're thinking about is getting a good solid routine in, keeping that consistency and perfecting that form. That is the key here. We're not worried about weight. We're just worried about getting that form right, getting those movements, nailing down that routine, and then we can start to explore different options when we've done this for maybe a few weeks or a few months. But yeah, you could run this routine for a good 6 months and really get some good results. It's from being a beginner. So yeah, I will put this routine down in the description to make it a little bit more clear. So anybody who wants to follow along and give it a follow. And if you do happen to take this program up, please let me know. Leave a comment down below or direct message me on Instagram or something. But yeah, solid routine. And this is something I give to some of my clients actually, a similar routine to this. And you might be asking, yeah, well, Dan, I want to grow my arms. There's no arm work. Well, you can add arm work in there if you want, but we have got that covered. Dumbbell, barbell press. We're still working the triceps. Your triceps are going to get a lot of work from your dumbbell and barbell press and your shoulder press. Again, with your rows, your biceps are going to be like your secondary primal mover when it comes to rowing. Same with the lats, the lat pull down. If you go for like an overhand or underhand, if you go for more of an underhand, you're definitely going to be getting some bicep work in there. By all means, if you want to add a bit of arm work, I'm not against that. But to be honest, going into this program starting out, I would just stick to this for the first few weeks, and then maybe you can add and chop and change a few different exercises. But give this a try. Remember, form over weight. We're going for form. We're not looking at getting heavy weight here. We literally want to give the best form and the best execution to these exercises we can, and then you're going to see the best results. Yeah, so let me know if this helped. Sorry about the not great handwriting. I do my best. I feel like more whiteboard sessions I do, my handwriting will get better. But apart from that, I hope you found this helpful. And this is honestly a solid routine for anybody who's just starting out in the gym, who's fairly new, or who's been to the gym for a year or two and hasn't got a proper routine and program in place. This will be a good place to start. So yeah, comment down below any help or anything you want me, any more videos you want me to make on training. I will be releasing more whiteboard sessions and more kind of sessions to help you in your training and nutrition. Let me know and I'll speak to you in a bit.